is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight.
EGB, your esports betting world. The only place to find the widest choice of popular games and matches to win real money. Choose your bet on a single event or express of several matches with dizzy odds. Serving the market for 7 years with over 800,000 users. Join now to get your bonus for the first deposit up to $600. EGB, you know for sure who's gonna win.
Welcome back, guys, to our second and final match here of the day of the EGB Arena of Blood. Chicken Fighters were able to take a very convincing game number 1 over Team Singularity. They were miming it up here in the pre-chat or in the post-horn chat, so I think we're going to get to see a little bit more and a very hotly contested match between the two as we are now underway with the draft. The first phase band's looking pretty normal. First phase band's looking pretty normal as we see the Snapfire get picked up and the Rubik Mars to counter.
So, Singularity still trying their luck with Mars. In fact, this time they will be stealing the Rubik for themselves, but you know they will be taking the Mars. Okay, the Mars did not work out for them last time. It does seem like their draft actually was one of the better aspects of their draft, the Mars and the Dark Willow. It did seem like it was just a bit slow draft to go with the Mars, and a ladder draft, even though they're very preferred in Tier 2 because it's easy, is not too great. the Void and the Snapfire.
Sorry, I just heard the Faceless Void speak in Russian.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
The Faceless Void and the Sapphire is a classic combo as well. Pretty strong, I would say. I would say stronger than whatever Mars Dark Willow you can muster. And very solid in lane as well. Because Void is relatively defensive in lane, but with the Snapfire you actually have a offensive power, and it becomes quite nice. That's it.
No. I
That's
totally
my point.
agree. I totally agree. Well, they don't do anything weird with
Abaddon,
with
ban.
Faceless
Wow.
Void
When you are forced to ban Abaddon is.
They don't do anything weird with Faceless Void in EU, right? It's still safe lane. You still go for the regular items. Manta sometimes sometimes a Maelstrom.
What do you mean? What
On
would be
Faceless Void,
weird?
they don't do anything differently.
What, Chicken Fighters you mean?
No, I mean, yeah, I guess Chicken Fighter specifically in this game, right? But Faceless Void, it's
Faceless
still
Void is a
generally
good
safe
variety
lane.
of builds because you can go for the Maelstrom build. You can go for the Maelstrom BKB, for example. You can opt to go for Diffusal Blade Manta, which is still a pick. We've seen Faceless Voids go for Battle Fury nowadays, which is still popular. Like it depends on your game. Faceless Void is
Battle
versatile.
Fury, yeah.
It's a versatile carry.
Maybe an Ags if there's a PL in the game a little bit later.
Usually against Illusion Heroes, the Ags comes out. Actually, I disagree with that later pick, by the way. Whenever Nico Baby won against Illusion Heroes, he was the first I saw to use the Ags pick. He always picked up Ags as a second item. Because Ags is a good farming item. So you go Maelstrom Ags, you already can farm super, super fast. In fact, Nico Baby actually went for Battle Fury Ags, and it worked really nicely for him. So I would like that. I'm surprised that when I see a lot of Voids, it almost seems like the rotation to grab the Ags, like, oh, this could be good. But Nico maybe had a plan, and I do admire that man's tenacity.
Man with a plan.
Yep. Singularity, Rubik, Mars are the picks, and we see what the third pick is going to be for them. Maybe the Dark Willow again? No, main ancient apparition this time. The Dark Willow combo is a bit queasy. It's not the best thing. It's not so reliable as, for example, an ancient apparition because it does not pierce BKB. And since Mars is weak to BKB and Terra is weak to BKB, you just go, please get BKB and counter me. And it's just really easy. So ancient apparition mitigates it a bit because you're still in the arena blood temporarily until you get the BKBs off. And if then Ice Blast hits you, it's still fine because it goes right through it.
Yep. I also like Cold Feet against the Faceless Void pre-BKB. If you can catch him with that inside the ultimate, he's going to have to leave. Or at least try and time walk away. You know, if you catch him in the chrono with the Cold Feet, it's very annoying.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of combinations you can do with these two, with these heroes. I like it in general. They're good laners as well.
It's not a lot of save for a Chronosphere right now, so I imagine we're going to get to see a carry that has some sort of, slippery aspect to them. But not so much to the point where a Faceless Void would absolutely screw them. Like, we're not going to see a Weaver, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
I'm surprised though, because they themselves banned the Abaddon. Right? I guess you couldn't pick it because Mars already your pick, and you don't want to go Mars mid.
Maybe a Wraith King.
A Wraith King
Do
could
they
be
like
a
Wraith
pick.
King? I mean, that's like the classic, right? I don't care. You chrono me? Go ahead and kill me, son. See what happens.
I mean, I think everyone can play Wraith King. Right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's not a very difficult hero to play.
Yeah,
Don't get me
exactly.
wrong. Some people play him extremely well.
I don't know if I love the Wraith King. Wraith King's kind of weak against Snapfire. Actually, very weak against Snapfire. I don't think you care that much about Wraith. The Wraith King is just a slow pick, because the traditional build for Wraith King is Radiance. I guess you could go for Armlet Wraith King nowadays and go back to that.
I like Armlet Wraith King.
But it's not too great. It's not too great.
I mean, I like it.
You can like it all you want.
I like Tron Legacy. It's not a good movie.
Yeah,
just
I
'cause
like
I like it.
I mean, I hate Avatar, but I was going to use that as an example. Avatar's a terrible movie.
Well,
I'm just
you
going to throw that out there.
You don't like what's the original movie?
Pocahontas.
You don't like Blue Pocahontas?
I like Pocahontas. Actually, a good movie. Bit racist though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
they leave out a little bit of the facts. But anyway, look at the fact. Wow, who is that?
Oh, I wish Otomo was casting with us.
Oh my God, he would have literally. I think
Creamed.
We can wake him up. He'll probably gladly this game.
Yeah.
Probably not actually.
Oh, there's a Wraith King.
Oh,
You're
easy,
right.
easy.
I don't love this pickup though. I like the Spellbreaker though. I think Spellbreaker is actually kind of legit. Otomo, I'm not gonna mention him because nobody knows who he is. The Spellbreaker pick actually does have a lot of utility that is not taken advantage of by teams. The force repositioning is one of the strongest things in the game right now. That's why Battle Rider Flame Break. That's why Tiny Support still played, even though he is kind of bad in general.
Pudge and pubs.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, Pudge off lane, for example, by some
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
in Brazil, for example, some teams even play him carry. Like, it's a valuable pickup, the force repositioning. So you can use the Spellbreaker for that with the ultimate and then charge. And I like this combo, Dark Seer plus Spellbreaker. That's a classic combo.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
It works better now.
They're gonna go. Oh, when it was released, you were doing insane damage because you could get up to 2,000 move speed. And then that I
Yeah.
think what 75% of that, along with bulldoze, gets
Not
confirmed.
75%. It's 25%.
25% of that gets confirmed,
Yeah,
converted
into
to magic.
damage. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oof.
And it's still a good combo. And the Iron Shell combo in the early game is great. With Surge later is fantastic. You can actually use Surge, like you mentioned, offensively with Greater Bash. So it's overall a pretty useful.
I was talking to the Reality Rift coach here, one of the.
Also, not Bulldoze, by the way. Sorry, it was Greater Bash, not Bulldoze. Bulldoze is the.
Oh yeah, but once you activate bulldoze, you
Yes.
get more moves. I was talking to before I was rudely interrupted. I was talking to one of the Reality Rift coaches here, here at one of an event previously, and I was like, Spirit Breaker, man, what's wrong with this hero? And he says, oh, he's the best hero at disrupting enemy like positions.
Yeah.
And I don't know, this ain't football. You don't go into team fights with X's and O's, but you have a general idea. Mars jumps into the fight, leads the charge. You got your A and Rubik jumping on the back line, Wraith King somewhere in between, and then your last hero here is, I don't know, somewhere in between as well. Where you get your Spirit Breaker in there. His ulti, terrible. What, 90-second cooldown?
Oh, such a
at level
garbage
3?
ultimate. So bad. I wouldn't even level it at this point.
Yeah, seriously, actually, his ulti. I mean, his ulti really you can consider on the hero to be what
The worst ultimate in the game.
the bash. I mean, the bash and
Oh,
charge, right? In conjunction, they work beautifully together. So the name of the game here is to just sow disruption here in the line. Just bash as many heroes as you can with your charge on the way through, and we'll see if they can make it work here. Ooh,
Okay, that's a good pickup against the Ember, to be
Yeah.
honest, Excalibur. The only thing is, again, Singularity is a pretty slow draft. Regardless of Wraith King's build, he's still not the fastest hero. Even though Faceless Void is slow, Spiritbreaker, Darkseer, and Snapfire make up for it, so does Ember. And yes, Ember versus Outworld is a bad matchup, but it's not that bad for the fact that you can always go jungle. And OD, this is the issue that you had a bunch with OD. OD is a hero where you lose the lane, okay, great. Not OD, but you lose the lane against OD. You leave and you go, well, I'm just going to go jungle now. And OD not only cannot hunt you, but on top of that, OD cannot really take tower. So OD is useless once you do that. So there's an advantage to this. Supreme should not be too bothered by this. I think as a matchup, he's probably practiced a lot. And there's ways to actually even, not win this with an Ember, but trade evenly. I think Chicken Fighter still has the better advantage, especially because Faceless Void this game, because he wants to go fast, is going to be inclined regardless to go for Diffusal Blade, because it's a faster build than Maelstrom, and that's the counter to Wraith King.
I will say, if he does go for the Diffusal Blade, I unironically think, I mean, we see this in pubs sometimes, but the Wraith King skeleton talents are insane.
They are very good.
You push like so fast.
They are very good. So there is an option to play this fast in Singularity. I think they could take it, but we'll see. We'll see.
I have my doubts because I think no matter what,
Yeah.
by level 20 you need it because it's 2 times skeletons and plus 30 skeleton damage at 15 and 20 respectively. I actually flip-flop that. It's 30 skeleton damage at 15 and 2 times skeletons at 20. But either way, I think we will see a Diffusal Blade regardless on this Faceless Void.
Yeah.
So
and if he does that, then you can't go for the skeleton talents.
exactly, it's impossible. You need the no mana respawn.
So I do think that this is a priori. I like the Chicken Fighters lineup slightly more, just because I'm not a big fan of the Wraith King right now. But this could turn around. It's not as simple and clear cut as last one. Last one's like, okay, yeah, this lineup is still greedy.
Yeah.
This time with a Wraith King carry, he's not as greedy as a Morphling.
I think this Darkseer Spirit Breaker, it can be good. I just think it's a little cute, whereas the Singularity draft I think is just a little bit easier. I still see holes in the draft where it could go wrong, like you said. I feel like there's a lot of items that this Void needs to get as well. So I don't know.
I do like the Spirit Breaker carry. The Spirit Breaker in general with Darkseer. I think it's a good combo. I think it's good enough against any melee heroes. Wraith King will not be able to deal with it nicely. He might be forced to go for an aura level early, which is great for Chicken Fighters, because that way Wraith King is even slower than usual, because you kind of require your crit to farm in the jungle.
Who builds the vessel here on Singularity?
Who cares? Where's the vessel for?
What do you mean, what's the vessel for? For the Faceless Void? For the Spirit Breaker? For the... I
mean,
guess just for those two? I mean, Spirit Breaker's like
not
one of the tankiest guys in the game.
Yeah, but the vessel against Bulldoze is not too great.
Yeah, sure, but the vessel against...
Void
Faceless
because of the time lock?
Yeah.
Time walk? Yeah. I mean,
I just feel like it's such a good item. That damage over time is insane.
I don't think they're gonna build vessel. I don't think they're gonna build vessel.
Mm.
You don't have an AA. Like doubling down with vessel seems bad. When it comes to Chicken Fighters, Spirit Breaker will build the vessel.
Well, yeah, of course. I don't know what
It's
else
not
he's
even
gonna
that
do
good.
this
Oh,
game.
it's actually pretty good against Wraith King. Never mind. Yeah, it's good against Wraith King. I love that these heroes are either Russian or English, and it's just a plethora.
I think it's
wish.
'cause Mars is too new. There's no Russian voice lines.
Well,
for
I
him.
wish that's how Dota worked, though. I wish there was more cultural diversity. Why are all the heroes in Dota Anglo-Saxon heroes?
It's not true.
mean, their accents aren't, but they speak in English. I can tell you a true Spaniard would never speak in English. Or a true Frenchman.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, Phoenix and Io speak in hawks and boops.
That is true.
I mean, listen. I get your point, 100%, right? But the accents are different, and also, you know, if Phoenix and Wisp, you know, spoken in good, you know, they're like, oh, ho ho ho, the crumpets and tea, you know, I'd be like, wait a second, what's going on here, Valve?
I mean, if I'm honest with you, I don't know why a spider called Broodmother can speak and a ball can't.
Yeah, that's true.
Where do you draw the line?
Where do you draw the line? Ursa speaks perfect English.
Yes, actually, Ursa speaks a Queen's English as well. Ursa speaks a wonderful English, and then you have Phoenix who can only squawk. Why?
What's the point? Yeah.
Phoenix is a mythological being, and Ursa's a bear.
You're telling me that Wisp is the entity, like literally the opening line in Wisp lore is Wisp is in everything, you know?
It is.
And it's like, what? You tell me he doesn't know language? Puck speaks English.
That's what I mean. Yes, exactly. And
Puck
Puck's a weird
speaks
dry-
English like she's in a Shakespeare play.
Yeah, I mean, he is from a Shakespeare play, literally.
Oh, that's right.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
so that makes sense.
Yeah, you are
But
right.
he has a lot of references to Shakespeare, which I love. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I think that the logic in Dota doesn't really fit.
Oh,
Oh wow, what
that
is this quality?
Sick. Actually.
We're comparing the players for the last 3 months. Excalibur's played 4 games of OD in his whole life. So
This must be the pro stats only here, so we take a look between the two. Only one game here on the Ember for Supreme, but not looking too good. That is a really sick camera angle, though. I gotta say, I'm extremely impressed.
yeah,
That
UCC production. You know,
UCC production has taken like that's a
you
very
might
impressive.
you might do the laughing face on Twitch, but it is definitely the serious face on
Oh,
Twitch.
yeah, that was really good.
It's the
Oh wow, Rinka Basilla's starting out in here for the AA. That's greedy. Especially if they kill his courier here. Ooh, but
Well, I
Saber
don't
like
think you
getting
can.
bullet out. I mean, they got close.
and showing that the Spirit Breaker. Oh, nice body block by DNC. Oh, that body block actually got them. No, Saberlight managed to re-aggro by attacking them, but they did lose 1 creep. Little by little losing creeps. Spirit Breaker went for level 1 charge, which even though it seems good and a lot of people decide to do it, it's actually kind of bad at trading hits because you only have a stun really.
Yeah. I think as well what's really funny is that if you have any slows level 1 early on,
Yep.
you know, Spirit the charge no longer sets you move speed at whatever. I think it was like 750 before.
Yeah, it just increases.
And
right?
now it's a percentage base. So if you get slowed, then you charge at, you know, a very, very sad speed, which is always hilarious.
Yeah.
It gets like a Gale if you get Gale level 1, for example.
I mean, right now you're
Wow,
seeing that
rune
Milan
was
is
still there. That's impressive.
He's dealing a fair amount of damage. He's trying to deny, but denying against the Spirit Breaker is near impossible. Darkseer using the south, so make sure you can get the last hits. Milan, oh, he's not going to be in between.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Good spacing.
It's good spacing. It's alright. You're still getting this. And since he has charge level 1, he can actually annoy the Rubik enough. And there we
Yeah.
go, the Surge. Yeah, but the lack of Greater Bash makes it so it's impossible really to beat the Rubik.
Has Rubik? Oh, Yapsor. Okay, boots of speed. Thank you very much, Obs. We had the exact same thought. How is the Rubik faster? Ah, yes, that'll do it.
That's why you need the Greater Bash as well.
Yeah.
I guess so you can actually stop him. Now we have it. Now we can
Yeah.
actually trade hits. The lane has not been going too well against Wraith King, but they did force a tri-lane down bottom, which gives the Void a lot of space. I am surprised to see the Void with only 8 last hits. I'm also surprised to see the Ember beating the OD in lane. Right now. Very impressive. Milan.
Skeletons early.
Cold
The
feet.
cold feet.
Oh,
see
he's
ya.
forced to bash, yeah, with a Surge. Oh, interesting. So you keep the speed even after the Surge subsides. I don't know that.
Really?
Well, that just happened because he didn't go any slower. I mean, he just canceled charge at the right moment, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. I'd like to see, you know, science is nothing but the repetition, right? We need to see more trials here. in
Thought-
this,
I thought science was who screams the loudest. So that's why I don't believe in
Oh,
evolution.
Spearbreaker screams pretty loud, and he's going to be heading top lane. I think he's going to get scattered. How fast did we win? 590. So, I mean, it is faster than max move speed, but they've got a ward out for him. They might consider still diving this
Nah, I think they
tier
can dive.
1.
Spearbreaker has enough armor.
Yeah,
You
they
can,
got a
you
lot
can
of
dive.
armor, very high HP, especially here on the snap.
Yeah, go. Oh,
they
nice
go. Oh.
You force a TP though. Oh, that's fantastic.
That is
That's a
really
cancelled
good.
TP on Rubik.
Yeah.
You don't care leaving Darkseer alone. He's meant to be alone anyway. Pointy head fella.
He's meant to be alone. Oh,
So they could just deny themselves.
Wait. No, I think they didn't deny themselves. Look, they were going for that.
No. He denied himself to the tower.
But he was in XP range.
What?
Mars was in XP range, certainly.
Yeah, but Mars didn't get the hit, so I'm
Yeah, but
assuming.
the XP, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
don't know.
listen. You force him out of the lane, and then you give him XP anyway. It just seems
Yeah,
like a loss.
so- oh, Rubik's just gonna snipe this courier. Yeah, okay. Nice job, Rubik. That's really good.
He's going to get away scot-free because of the boots.
Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm rethinking my points about the Singularity lineup. Wraithing is doing too well in lane. Actually, Wraithing is a much better laner than I gave him credit for.
Yeah, I don't know how they put pressure on him early. You know, you got the Bara and the Darkseer, but they're not really committing to the just Ion Shell and harass. I'm not really pardon me. I'm not really sure why.
That you can't, because I think the fact that they put two supports there, they're both Rubik and AA, both relatively high damage supports.
No, but you can keep AA top if you want, and I just you need some pressure on the Wraith King, because if he goes unchecked, I mean he farms really damn quick.
That's
I
the
mean,
point.
yeah,
You can't keep AA top. They're not letting that happen.
no, but you keep the Bara bottom, Bara bot.
I think it's okay to put pressure on Heste though, because if they're gonna, because your Darkseer is much better off alone than Mars is alone, right? Roman gods don't
Yeah.
like being alone.
Yes.
So, no, what happened here? No, okay. So because of this, Heste is being cancelled like this is actually a big deal. Very nice prediction. And actually, oh no, so Neko, he's in trouble. They
What?
have
How
Astrals.
did that seriously stunned him?
That stunned the OD, and he just made it out thanks to that.
Pardon me?
What
That
a cookie.
actually reached him?
What a
That-
cookie, man. That was on point.
I mean, that must have been literally on the single exact radius of the units.
You know what they say? You just need the tip.
That's what they say, actually. You just
Yes.
need it on that radius. But still, 31 and 12 denies you to the name of the Wraith King. He's just been farming. You know what? I really want to actually hear Russian Wraith King. I hope he has the voice lines.
No, he must. He must. One of the oldest heroes in Dota. He's a skeleton, for God's sake.
There's another
Oh,
charge coming
that's
top
it.
lane. Level 5.
Okay, this must be a kill. They have the Void Command. There's 2. Time Lock is level 3 as well.
Oh, nice bash.
He's not getting many time locks, but he gets the first blood. Wow, that first blood at minute 5.
It's pretty late in Dota. This is like a league match, doesn't it?
I mean, that's not go crazy. It's not minute 25.
No,
but-
you're right. Good point, Alvaro.
Also, it'll be first blood. Oh, this game wins the game now.
First blood. Now they kill a dragon. Who's this? It's fake Roshan. You know, Baron Nashor. It's literally Roche. Like
Is that what
it's
it's
an
called?
anagram.
Oh.
It's literally an anagram of Roche.
See, because I'm a true Dota player, I don't even know what it's called.
Well, you
Supreme
know,
has
I'm
no remnants yet. Cold Feet will trigger. The charge comes in, but it doesn't
Level
help him
6.
enough. Body block. Oh!
Oh,
Was
wow,
enough.
Snapfire just
Supreme.
got ruined by that ulti as well.
Yeah, collateral damage. They have a chrono, but honestly,
Where's the follow-up?
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
If Snapfire was there, that would be a different story.
I mean, Snapfire's not level 6 though. It still doesn't
Oh,
really
what are you
matter.
doing, Charlie? Why are you fighting this
All
stuff
right,
yet?
cool. We got the bashes.
Yeah, but they got the cold feet.
It's gonna be okay.
I think this I
He's
think
gonna-
this is a win. You don't have time lock yet. Actually, you survive this now because they gave him enough time for time lock.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave him enough time for time lock. I don't know why he sacrificed his courier either.
They kill the courier. I mean,
There's so many misplays here. I don't even know what to cast. Charlie,
they're
is he
still
gonna get
going.
away? They're actually gonna kill him.
oh
my
what?
god!
What was
a
that
spear. That was a perfect spear, is what it is.
Nah, I disagree.
Go around, try to use the tangles. The tangles helping him out. Okay,
Oh.
with the tread switch, you don't need it. Time lock.
Space created here.
I can't believe what I just
Oh.
witnessed.
Bottom? No, bottom's okay. All right, that was like the strangest thing. No one's top.
Oh wait, Rubik is still going for him. There's a face bolt. There's a fate bolt.
No one is top though. What is going on?
This game has actually been absolute insanity.
This is kind of a clown fiesta. This
It is a bit of a
SA
clown
game.
fiesta. That was too. What was that comment?
I love SA games, but that's because they just do stuff like this. They just run around and they're just like, oh, we can kill.
Have
We-
you watched
we
your
com-
own region?
We completely abandoned the top lane
Typical North
at
Americans
5 minutes,
and their elitism.
and we fight. That's not
Yeah.
true. I've casted so many G Pride
You start with build a wall, and then you end.
Gorilla's Pride, my son. 2 words. Gorilla's Pride.
Terrible team, by the way.
What? They're a mainstay tier 2 in the SA region.
Mainstay bad.
You
tier two.
can't have good teams without the mainstay tier 2 teams. That's just unsustainable.
Man, I love Masoku. He's my bro, but the team is not doing
Oh
well.
goodness. Oh goodness.
Iron Shell's ready on the Spirit Breaker. They're probably going for the support kill here. It's much easier. It's much easier. You don't want to go for the Mars. I would say
He's only
Mars is
level- he's
rather
only
than
level
possible.
5 though. Oh, what is that? Level 2 Spirit Breaker? That's level 3. Okay.
I mean, he's still bad. The Spirit Breaker has not worked out for them. I question why they. I mean, I know it's a Milan staple. He loves this hero. He loves Spirit Breaker. Milan's favorite heroes, but Rubik is the Spirit Breaker and the Night Stalker. So I understand to some degree. But is it really worth picking a bad hero just because he's your favorite?
I mean, I could still see it work. I mean, the upside of the ulti is it still does pierce BKB, right? So you got that going for you at the very least. But I mean, plus it can get you out of Mars ulti. Because you just, you know, you teleport beyond them, nothing personal, kid. So it is going to be the Diffusal Blade, so no chance for the Skeletons this game. I don't really know if that's that big of an impact, because I don't think it was going to happen in the first place. And I think Singularity, they don't really care. They still have the tower damage regardless. But I am curious, what's the Wraith King build here?
There's, I think, a variation. You can either go for the armlet build that we were talking about earlier. Milan is probably dead. Cold Feet should trigger here. Yep. Oh, stop with the God's Rebuke. Nice stop, actually. So let's see if they can hit on Zidrak. Alright, so he's going for Ags first. Oh, okay, we actually seen this before. Fascinating. This is a build we saw actually in Starlighter Minor. Ags first into Rapier. It's actually true. He seems to be going for big KB too. That's actually the build.
What?
I'm not even kidding you. That's actually a build we saw.
Oh,
I don't remember who it was in
Wait a
Starlighter.
second. That didn't look right. It looks like that telekinesis stun should have landed. I don't think it changes anything there, but the tip will come out.
Oh, look at the tip. That is amazing. Yeah, I love the Agus into Rapier build. It is the build. Some people opt for BKB first. Some people opt for Heaven's Halberd first. We did see that a couple of times in Starlighter Minor, but the idea is to go Agus into Rapier because then you have 7 more seconds of Rapier regardless.
That's ridiculous.
It is
True.
actually the point, and you hit so hard with
What's
Rapier.
the crit? I know the crit isn't as good as Jug's crit, but what's the crit on...
No, it's better.
Is it really?
Yeah, it just the DPS is lower because the chances are lower.
Chances lower. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Crit, I think at max is 450%. I want to say. Because I know it's better than Coup de Grace at level 1.
Oh, I like how you said that with your French accent. That was adorable. Can you say it again?
Coup de Grace?
Oh, it's so good.
What do you call it?
Omelette du fromage.
No, but what do you call it?
Coup de grace.
What am I saying?
Well, what do you mean? You say it.
Coup de Grace.
What? I do not see the difference between us. Are you serious?
You were saying the same thing. Anyway, it's better than Coup de Grace level 1.
Of course.
So, that point being made, the Mortal Strike is one of those abilities that if you do happen to get a crit, right, if it surprises, that's it. And in fact, that's why Wraith King used to be really good against Morphling, because he's not a consistent DPS hero. He's like, all of a sudden I crit you and you're dead. And against Morphling, if you were like trying to play it to the edge, right, of your stats, all of a sudden, oh, crit, surprise!
Could you imagine seeing a Radiance this game? As here we have the first team fight finally
It's not
breaking out.
correct.
Supreme still gonna
nice
turn. In come the
chrono.
cookies, perfectly timed. Looking out to all 3. See you later, boys. And Sarah
What a
will get 2
turnaround.
of those kills, and now, well, EAA still gonna slowly get ran out, but they just need 1 bash in here. It's all looking like it's coming together here.
You know, it's just Radiance, by the way.
I gotta say though, that timing was so far.
On point.
I would want to be in the Discord just hearing the calls,
Yeah.
because the kisses came out first.
Yeah.
The kisses.
Kisses came out as the Arena Blood came out. Because they wanted to zone him out, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Chrono's like, I'll do it. Fuck.
And then he's
Guys.
like, guys, don't worry. This is my time. That was that was like the
That was on
dream.
point.
That was the dream
Oh.
fight right there. And we're
We
gonna
have
get a
Russian
replay.
casters? No.
Here we go. So you can see the cookies start to rain in right here,
Yeah.
and then right as the
Now the
first one
cookies, the
lands,
globs of
just
fire.
the globs. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, what a
beautiful,
great
beautiful,
Mortimer's
beautiful
kisses.
fight.
It was really on point. And Charlie was, I mean, Charlie's Void is fantastic. We've always known that. He's one of his better heroes, but it was amazing. Really
That
well
was-
played.
That was insane. I gotta say. You know, the team fight here from Chicken Fighters is real strong too.
No, that's the turnaround. That's always a thing. You can never discount a team with such a strong team fight, right? When you play last time, the issue with Singularity's lineup was that they didn't have these kind of turnaround team fights. What is
God,
Excalibur
yeah,
doing?
I-
Walk up to the grandma, try to murder her, but no.
Oh, the
Elder
cookies off
abuse
the
is not
mark.
allowed in this community, and he's trying to get Sandy's Eclipse. He's not going to get it in time. He misses the Darkseer, only hits Milan, and Milan is stupid, but he's also sturdy.
I actually think he'd still hit the Darkseer there, but it didn't matter. Darkseer's got good int.
He got good mana.
He's got good mana. Good
Doesn't
int
matter about
game.
the int, right? I mean, I guess they're correlated but
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Just,
No,
just to
no.
make the point home.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but yeah, that was an extremely aggressive play there. Did not.
The thing about the X build, by the way, that I've seen at least in the few matches, I think it was only 2 matches I saw in Starlighter which built it. You need to be winning. You don't want to be
Well, they
losing.
are
to the
winning.
point. I mean, they aren't. That's the point. You need to be far ahead.
You're right.
to be
You're
able
right.
to
You're right. You're right.
use
You're right. I was looking at the wrong time. 69, by the way, the kill spread here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a big difference, right? But you do want this build to come off when you're ahead, right? And the biggest issue about this build as well is that you are kind of vulnerable to ultimates like Chrono.
Good point.
Is Brown Grass say? Huh. Really?
Well, look at this team fight breaking out. That they're going to get Excalibur here once again. They're going to land the cold feet as Supreme, not able to dodge out, and the Spear of Mars from the low ground out from Hesta Joe Rotten. Easily able to finish off the kill there. So it's a 1-for-1. As they will trade mid laners.
That is new information.
So this guy's a Spaniard, so you know these European boys. In fact, he's a Catalan.
Yeah, which is very similar to French, actually.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't like when I said it, but there's this charge damage
Only I can say.
straight onto the Rubik as the Spirit or the Arena of Blood. They're gonna try and turn onto Charlie. They don't quite have the damage or the control. They can't quite phase shift. I'm sorry, get the cookie out of the pit. And as on the back lines goes Milan, doing a great job of breaking apart the formation.
Oh,
Here comes the
but
Trax,
the Fusel
though.
blade is already up.
Oh, here it comes. They're not gonna actually connect on
Nice
anyone.
Chrono.
And now they're gonna turn the Chrono.
Yes, the
They've
Fusel.
caught Milan, but in comes now the kisses as they begin raining down. There's
Yes,
the
the X.
Aghanim
Yes, the
Scepter
X.
complete, though, so he doesn't care. Fight me, he says, as they continue to go in, as the tips will now rain down. Well, just one tip. Let's not be too histrionic, as the Trax now on the run here. They have utilized, or they
Nice
have used the ult. It's still level 1 ulti, by the way. It's been level 11.
Void's going
so
further.
nearly
Diffusal
at
blade.
it too.
Nice
Oh, it's a
jump.
second kill. They might still be able to turn and get a little bit something off this one. It doesn't quite look like it.
Oh,
As the
Void
Spear
is
of
mad.
Mars off of the mark. Jumping in. Oh, Excalibur looking like he might go down here as well. The vacuum onto 2
Well
will
played.
connect. There's no ulti available as they continue fighting. At least will get off the Astral Imprisonment to keep alive the Rubik for a bit longer. Who did die in the beginning of this fight, respawned and nearly dies again, but only the Spirit Breaker will go down. Actually, it's a full team wipe. Oh my goodness. What have you determined?
We looked up for the meaning, but we're gonna get this at the end of the game. We're
Okay.
gonna get the pronunciation because I'm not really sure. So he surprised me with that. So I hope you're right. But I always like learning new things. Spirit Vessel finished up for the Ember Spirit, by the way. So they actually went for the Ember Spirit. Spirit Vessel was Spirit Breaker. I guess they wanted it early to really deal with the Wraith King. Honestly, what was big there is you could tell Charlie knew this. That he was a power peak. He just got the Fusel Blade. He was ready to fight. He used the Chrono just on the Wraith King. Doesn't matter. It wasn't about the Chrono.
Yeah.
It was about the Diffusal Blade. Because the Diffusal Blade is also the only build on Void, I would argue, that actually gives you team fight ability or just fight ability in general
Yeah.
outside of the Chrono.
Especially in games like these where
Yeah.
it counters an item or counters a hero so hard.
But it's also the Purge. The
Oh.
Purge allows you to have actual catch and not be kited perpetually. Look at this. Like, you actually can't get away right now. Oh my god, the Centaur
Doesn't
helped
matter.
them.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, he was dead anyway, but Centaur really aiding them in the end. Milan has... Look, he can't get that ultimate off. That ultimate is such garbage.
Supreme actually getting a second kill there on the back lines as they're going to find DNZ's Rubik. That should be a tier 2 tower. DD Rune, I believe, is on Supreme.
It worked out for them. Honestly, Chicken Fighters played this really well.
They
Charlie is playing out of his mind.
They did kill the courier, which had the vessel. Not a big deal for now.
No, but it doesn't matter because if you go on the Embers for getting it quickly, right? And
Yeah.
then the fact that it's not on him quickly is is kind of a big
Eh,
deal.
it's a little bit annoying. They
I
did-
do like, oh, look at Charlie, actually. Not going for Manta, going for BKB first so you can consistently get the Chrono off. I like that. Sometimes you are so, what was the word? You tunnel vision for a build and you forget that sometimes other items are necessary for this build to even work, right? In
Yeah.
this case, the BKB is definitely a necessity when the Mars is always in the pool.
No.
And the OD.
That's true, and that's actually one of the hardest parts of learning to get better in Dota and why you
Don't
see it
tunnel
on the pro
vision.
level. Don't tunnel vision, you know. What do we need this game? What do we really need this game? What am I contributing to fights? And if, you know, if I don't get off my ability but I allow one of our allies to live a bit longer, is that better? And
Yeah.
most of the times it is.
Dota has a tendency to lead to these tunnel visions. There's so many,
Yeah.
there's so many things that you have to keep in mind at all times. I think that's often something that people overlook about pros. Like pros are not about mechanical skill. Mechanical skill is very ill-defined, but keeping 15 concepts in mind at the same time and properly acting on them is the most important part.
Yep.
And this is something that leads to a lot of weaker players tunnel visioning and forgetting about certain things. And it makes thinking easier. Of
Oh
course.
my god, look at the charge
Yeah,
speed
with a
on that.
bulldoze and surge.
And then he's like, all right, see
That
you
dealt
later.
a ridiculous amount of damage just with the
Yeah,
Greater Bash.
And he was bulwarked as well, I think. That
Oh,
was,
yeah,
that
it's
was
true.
with the bulwark reduction.
I'm not sure how that works because you kind of like bash into him, so I don't know.
Well, it's from the front, I still would argue, right?
Yeah, but I don't know when the damage is calculated. I'm not really sure how that works because like if you're in him, if you're inside him, does that count as you're in front of him? I don't know.
I would assume so, right? I mean, it's different from Nyx, because from Nyx, you get inside and you explode in there.
No, I know. That's why. Well, right. It can always be the Ricky, right? And just kind of sneakily get inside.
Pocket Riki.
Yeah, you surprise.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those Pocket Riki's attacks.
Yeah.
They're smoked up from behind. You got to
White
also be
steam nose.
careful of the smokes. As the track smoke will break. They
Oh,
spot
Supreme.
Supreme.
Oh,
They're gonna actually catch him
oh.
back in and around with the ice.
What
Blast.
a
And
chrono.
Chronosphere on top as all
What
the
is
ults
that?
get dropped at the same time. Trax will get moved. Saberlight actually pulls in Excalibur with the vacuum into
Charlie
the
just got ice
Chronosphere.
blasted.
As there they go. Oh, get him, Grandma. They need a bit more. They won't be able to find. However, Rubik finally will die after the Aghanim Scepter will will kill him. Has to go right.
can't get
Barely
Heston.
living here.
Look
Oh,
at
see ya.
this Bara. Just go in, get the
Blanco will
kill.
go- And he actually wasn't in range there. Oh, he was in range, I think, of the
He was not
ulti.
in range for the ultimate. No, for the Wraith King Ags. He's like, nah, I can't stay here. I have things to do, guys.
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry,
He's
I'm
not charging
gone.
too. I think he's
Yeah,
fine.
he's getting away.
See ya.
He's getting away.
Wow, I can't believe that. That was such a play, actually. Out
Oh my
from
god, even
Rubik.
the OD tried to cut him off.
What a play from Rubik. Rubik, I didn't see it. I don't know if you caught that, but
Yeah.
the vacuum in there.
He vacuumed and he also had Solar Greater Bash afterwards. He couldn't get it off.
It was like the tiny bash, as well, or the tiny tossing into
Not Tiny tossing the cookie.
tiny tossing into Chrono.
Oh,
It
right.
was like a play of that caliber. Very. They did
Honestly, the Chrono, though, was into the Ice Blast, though, unfortunately. So it did catch the Ember immediately and the Void, which stopped him completely. Because he could have played that. He could have played that more aggressively if he wanted to. The thing is, Void got caught by the Ice Blast, so Time Block didn't work anymore, and then he became super weak. I thought the objectives by Charlie were smart, though, going for DNZ, acknowledging it was impossible for him to actually go any further. So they played that well, but that was a fantastic Ice Blast. And the Chrono was kind of a desperate, like, oh no, my Ember's dying!
All the ultis just at one time.
Yeah, it's
on
like, oh
top of
no,
each other.
used everything, panicking! It has to happen. The Ember was in a bad position. The Wraithfire Blast should not have caught him.
Oh my god.
He's close to die. There's a charge.
Dead.
Oh,
See ya.
look at that charge damage.
That is pretty ridiculous.
Oh, he actually just
see
runs
ya.
off.
Doesn't even
Thanks
give
to
a
the
care in the
bulldoze.
world. Spell stolen is Scatter Blast, Ice Blast, short duration, short range rather, shotgun here onto Supreme. Will connect, 2 down.
Yeah, the Searing Chains.
Comes the chase.
Well, they do stop him with the Fusel Blade. Hits the Joy. Don't turn your back. Yeah, there's a Bulwark, but there's a massive charge coming in.
Yoink.
This Spur Breaker pick has actually worked much. I eat my words. I'm eating my words.
I still listen.
Mate, with a Surge?
I love it. I love it.
I think it's
Don't
been
get me
working
wrong.
well.
I love it. I want to do it in my pubs. Let's do it. You know, we'll play it in pubs. We'll try it out. I don't
love when
think
you say
this
those
is-
words.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay. I think the Surge actually deals a ridiculous amount of damage, and we're seeing relatively tanky heroes here. Imagine if we were up against like a Ricky. Just hit him once and he's half dead.
Just hit him once, lol.
No, literally though. Like, how much speed? I wish the Observer would click on.
Okay, but how good does it do against others? Ags on the way to OD, by the way. How
Okay,
good
that's
does it do
important.
against our heroes of the month flavor? You know, flavor of the month heroes like
Against
PL?
Trolls, pretty decent.
PL?
Against PL's bad.
Yeah, that's my only problem here. There's no PL in this game. It wasn't banned.
Against Trolls, pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Especially after the BKB.
Against
and
Void's
the
pretty
ulti.
decent. Against Ricky's pretty decent. I would say Ricky is actually pretty good.
I would just say against the PL, it's quite weak.
Yeah, but is that what stops you from playing heroes?
Yes.
Okay. I guess
Winning.
you're consistent.
Oh,
Look at that
no.
damage. OD, a chunk of his
Oh, I
health.
think he's
Goodbye.
dead.
He even gets the ultimate off. Excalibur's gone. Oh.
Spell stolen? His kisses. What?
No, he's still
Oh,
vacuum. He's still
no.
actually vacuum might even be better.
No.
Honestly, vacuum is really
No,
valid.
BKB, they're going to wait it out. Force staff out of the way. Excalibur's still going to die.
Oh no, vacuum is quite valuable.
But I don't know. I mean, the problem is now they're going to go Roche.
That's
And
true.
I'd rather have the kisses here. At least
That
to
is
delay
true.
them. At least to delay them. Because they don't do it too quickly.
I don't know if he
They
was
don't
in
do it
range
too
for the
slow.
kisses. to
He
be honest.
definitely was. Rubik was right.
Okay.
I think,
I'm
honestly...
trying to justify it.
Honestly, I think it was a misclick. It happens. Especially because when the camera's up that
Ice
high
blast.
at the angle, that might be enough to delay him.
Good.
Oh, the slam.
Yep.
No, it's not
Roshan
gonna be enough. I
is
don't
gonna
know.
go down easily.
I just imagine the kisses raining down right now. I think it was honestly just an honest misclick. It's happened to me all the time. Luckily, you can't steal abilities from Creep, where I do it all the time. You can finger them though, and doom them.
Yep.
Who was it? Was it
Blitz.
Bulba? Was it Blitz?
Blitz.
Doing
And he
the
did it
creep
twice
and
as
then
well.
he ate it.
He did it twice as well.
That's so funny.
No, Bulba did the eating thing. Bulba copied Blitz. But Blitz was the first to do it in Zephyr match, and he did it again, and he's like, why does it keep happening to me?
Oh boy.
I'm a memer. The true thing is Blitz always meant to do it, and he was just memeing. That was the thing. Because they won the game regardless as well, both times that he did it.
Saberlight, with the Glimmer Cape, they still have vision of him
Okay,
in the
Milan.
arena of Mars. They're trying to fight. In
Nice
comes
chrono,
Chrono
nice
Slayer on the
chrono.
Ice blast on top. Excalibur
Excalibur's dead.
will die, however. He's going to be still alive for a bit longer, dropping the hammer. He's not going to get any kills. Actually gets one onto Saneko. Still alive, still trying to get a little bit more damage out. Will get at least, whoa,
What
a
an
Chronosphere. Out from the Crave as well. I don't know if it's going to live long enough because everyone on Singularity has seen better days and
Yeah,
tracks.
his actually too weak.
Yeah, he's still got the ultimate. He will respawn, but he much would prefer not to use it. There's going to be a buyback here from the Rubik. I don't think he's got spell steal though, so I'm not really sure what he can offer. As finally has something. What is it though? Nothing too good. As Heat will go down again. Wraith King, our ops, not even looking. He is extremely dead, and that's going to be a dieback now here on the Rubik. 6-man wipe. It's looking pretty dire here for Team Singularity.
The Yasha has already picked up on the Void as well, so he's way on his way to Manta style. I think, so the point about the Wraith King ultimate, or the Wraith King axe, right? When you play Wraith King, is like, alright, they're not going to kill me first, which is true, they're never going to kill you first, so you usually get the full usage of your axe. Everyone gets extra time. What's the problem with this, is that that is always useful, tactically speaking, if you are playing from in front, because the fact that you have to kind of get these quick kills and surprise and everything makes it so that the land lasting 7 extra seconds is a massive deal. But since you're playing from behind, these 7 extra seconds don't do much for you. You're the one that has to get the jump on the enemy if you want to turn this around. This counter-initiative method is not good enough. And this is the weakness of the axe.
They're fighting mid.
Yeah, they are fighting mid. Excalibur, okay, nice evasion of the Ice Blast. Excalibur still a problem. But there's no more mana on Supreme, so he doesn't want to go any further. There's the Astro for Saberlight. I'm pretty sure he's gone. Oh, no, Clever Key plus the Cookie. He can actually get away. Alright, he's under a sentry, but they can't really chase after
They
him.
might reinitiate here with Bara.
They give Surge to
They
Bara.
got
He takes away half your HP.
They got everyone up. This is a little scary if you're Singularity.
Let's see,
I
sleight of-
think you just hold high ground. I don't know what they're doing here.
He's dead. DNC is gone, I think. Oh, I mean, the telekinesis helping out. BKB on Charlie. Charlie wants to go ham. Oh, can I charge? Bara is a rocket.
Just a little
He's gone
drive-by.
from Cal to
Okay.
Super Soldier.
Okay.
I told you this is the best combo I have
Oh
ever
my
seen.
God.
Zidrax is the next target. Oh, no. He doesn't even have the ultimate. Actually, that's probably better.
Yeah,
That is probably better.
Hopefully.
Oh, no. He might just get it.
No, he's not. He's gonna
He's
die.
barely.
He's gonna die.
It's 8 seconds, right, when he got it?
But yeah. Oof. That was close. That was way too close, but at least now he'll have it if he needs
That would
to
have been
buy
terrible
back.
if he actually got it, too.
Oh, I don't know what he was doing there. Was he going to the secret shop?
I think so.
No.
No. Yeah, well, you
Why?
could buy Demon Edge. Maybe.
Could have.
I don't know. It wasn't
Maybe
the
he's
moment
going
to
for
do it.
bounties, I suppose.
I don't know.
Probably.
Hard to tell. Hard to
I
tell.
don't know,
It was not the
man.
play, regardless.
This is a very hard game. Excalibur now getting caught out here as then comes the Ice Blast Arena of Death. And I look to turn this actually. We do not have the hammer here for some time. Saberlight will go down as the charge will be coming in. I think he got held up at the border though, didn't he? You shall not pass as in comes Supreme now jumping in and around to this team fight. Has to Joe Rotten waiting patiently for someone to pop
Oh,
back out.
nice,
Dropping
Sanities.
the hammer now. It's going to be onto 2, but here's going to be the Chronosphere on top. They will get the kill onto 1. Spell someone I think should be Chrono here. Nah, it's going to be time dilation. Won't matter though. So 4 heroes still will go down onto the side of Singularity. It's a good fight all together as they're looking for DNZ. I think they scattered him there. They're going to try and get this.
Right?
Slow
They're
sleight
playing
of
with him.
fist. Yeah,
They're playing.
he's going to tick down there with the
Searing Chains.
yep, flame
Guard.
guard.
No, Cheering Chains. That
Flame
was the
Guard.
Searing Chains. No, that was...
Yeah, you're right. It was Searing Chains.
Why are you mad about this? The Charlie's playing out of his mind. Honestly, Charlie and Supreme are carrying the game right now. I mean, everyone else is playing kind of nice, but Charlie is getting some spectacular chronos.
I can't believe he still has Aegis.
Yeah, well, Charlie's playing this so well.
He's
like
not
in,
even
in
died.
every why
Why would you give him Aegis? He's 12-0-19.
That's true. In
Just
every
deny it.
sense of the game, though, he's honestly playing flawlessly.
No,
he
no,
evades.
I
He
agree.
evades the Ice Blast when they hit the chrono when he tries. He gets pretty solid chronos. He knows when to play aggressively after the chrono, regardless, and he's successful in that. I mean, the Observer has been on buyback status for half a year because he doesn't want to check out if Charlie has, enough net worth to buy me straight up at this point because he's incredibly farmed. Wraith King is super poor. The difference is massive between
What did
them.
he just buy? Was that a new Manta? That is a new Manta.
That's a Manta. Yeah, he just got it. He
it's
has
a
Manta
drag.
now to dispel the
Here
cold
it
feet.
comes.
Oh, can he get stunned?
There's
the
a freight
Manta.
train coming from mid lane.
Yeah, Zidrax, you're done. Zidrax, you're done.
Oh,
he
no,
might.
he can't
Oh!
hear us. He's got AirPods in.
He has the chrono though, Charlie.
Oh.
No, he does not. So he actually just continues further. Oh, nice
The
play
kisses.
though. Now getting Zidrax back, and with a vacuum wall replica slow him down. Zidrax is gone. Excalibur will also join him in the fray. And it's only a poor Hess to join Rota. They're going to call it GG.
Yeah.
They're going to call it GG. They're
Yeah.
not at this level. Right now, I think that Chicken Fighters outplayed them considerably in both games.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, sir.
But this time, though, I don't think Singularity played this that badly. There was a couple oopsies, sure, but it was mostly just Chicken Fighters playing out of his mind. The draft did not do you any favors, true. I said it before, I don't trust Wraith King. I think the draft by Chicken Fighters was pretty solid, but they played this fantastically well.
I think they did kind of like a little OG strat of, hey, let's have some fun here, right?
What, Chicken Fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
worked out.
it
I
worked out.
love the
It worked
Milan.
out. I think they
Saberlight.
were just on top of it. They had these cute combos that work,
Yeah.
first of all, and then they just executed them almost
Yeah.
flawlessly. I don't want to use the word flawlessly because who
But
knows?
very close, though.
But pretty damn close.
And Charlie
I would
played
say.
a mean Void game. Supreme played a really good Ember as well. And the fact that Supreme won his lane against an OD says a lot about the high.
Yeah.
Right? He was the other Czech guy that a lot of people were like, this guy's pretty great back in Hippomaniacs, and I'm glad he's getting his due diligence in a different team that's more international. So, Yeah, congratulations to Chicken Fighters taking the 2-0 against Singularity. This is the last game of the night. Hope you enjoyed. My name is D Swordfish here with Seek and Strike. Go follow us on Twitter if you enjoyed the cast at D Swordfish at Seek and Strike Dota. And we'll come back tomorrow. We only have one game tomorrow at 3:55 CET between Windstrike and Godsend. See you then.
EGB, your esports betting world. The only place to find the widest choice of popular games and matches to win real money. Choose your bet on a single event or express of several matches with dizzy odds. Serving the market for 7 years with over 800,000 users. Join now to get your bonus for the first deposit up to $600. EGB, you know for sure who's gonna win.
Been on the streets a few months. I'm trying to pick myself up. I may be living alone, but I still believe in love. And although my flaws had dragged me down on the coldest night, I'm still kicking around. Then I saw you back before my time was shortened. No, throughout my life you called me a renegade. Throughout my loves you said we could start again, but I'm a renegade of your love. But I'm a renegade of your love. Renegade of your love. But I'm a renegade of your
The breeze from the heat wave stole my emotions. I left my doubts when I was swept by the ocean. And every pulse from the tide was a finish line. A wave race we were made to ride. You and I were first in line, and we took them by surprise. I was was with you all the time. You may not